Hello, I'm Adam Miller, co-host and associate producer of The RPM Show. Now, in this video, I will be talking about a TV show that has become quickly becoming one of the most watched and popular TV shows or crime dramas or criminal investigative shows on TV. Second to CSI, I should say. It's called NCIS, and it's the Mark Harmon show that follows the group of Navy Criminal Investigative Service detectives or agents who investigate wrongdoings with the Navy and the Marines and what have you in Washington, D.C. So, without further ado, they have now ended their seventh season. And again, they do what they have been doing for the last 7 years. They end each season on cliffhangers. You know, the old, formula cliffhangers like they ended in the 30s and the 1930s and 40s. Republic serials, the old Captain Marvel, Tom Totter's Luck, Captain Serials. They always leave you. They leave you at the end of every chapter on a threat that something bad's going to happen. When you know that in the next episode, nothing bad's going to happen. It's all going to be reviled. Anyway, they basically NCIS wrapped up their season around the incident that Gibbs has been keeping up in his consciousness for the last 20 years when he he followed the guy who killed his wife and daughter and followed him to Mexico and killed him. Well, actually, that case has now been a cold case in Mexico for the last 20 years. So the Mexican drug cartel, who was actually led by the guy's daughter, wants the case to be solved. And, of course, she finds out that it was Gibbs. Well, Gibbs goes to Mexico and he gets himself kidnapped by her and her gang, and so she asks him to do a favor for her, and he does it because, or else the threat is she will go after and kill everybody that he's ever met, including his father, his mother-in-law, his co-workers, associates, anybody. Now the show ended with that lady meeting Gibbs's father in Pennsylvania, and it ends right there. He looks at her and says, "What can I do for you?" As she walks into his store, and she turns the open sign around so it says closed and says, "Yes, you can help me." Well, they ended it on that instant. So now we've got to wait 3 months to see what happens. Now, I'm pretty much assuming that nothing's going to happen to his father. God willing. I got my fingers crossed there. But I know they're not going to kill him off. But I can pretty much guess what's going to happen is that, she's going to try and hold him hostage for some reason or for ransom or something because she found out that Gibbs kind of double-crossed her gang or whatever when they came to D.C. But it's probably going to end with Gibbs killing her and, killing all the rest of the bad guys, and it's going to divulge into a humongous season opener for the 8th season. This is a show that is getting better and better. As I said, it's getting to be named one of the best criminal investigative shows like CSI or Law and Order for that matter, but it's quickly becoming the best outside of those formula shows. It's quickly become a show that I've become a huge fan of in the last year after watching it on the reruns on USA and Sleuth and all those other channels that have it on syndication reruns. But I will be looking forward to a season. I'm counting down the days till September or whenever it opens. But it's something that's going to be a huge day. It's going to be a great night. But until then, I hope this video is kind of useful. I hope it kind of gets you in the mood, gets you ready for anticipating what happens in 3 months. So until then, I will be back 3 months later to say I was right, or I'll be saying, okay, this was the best way to open up a series, as they always do. So until then, keep it pithy and keep it real. If you have any questions, email me at adam@therpmshow.com. Also, if you have any questions relating any other thing, you can email my other co-hosts at their respective email addresses. You can also check out our website, therpmshow.com. Check us. Our fan pages are on Facebook and MySpace, and you can network with us on iTunes. And also check out all all of our other YouTube videos. Until then, this is Adam Miller for the RPM Show saying, see ya.